Another week of lockdown means another week in front of my computer screen gobbling up sports cards. That's right. In fact, I have over 35 rookie cards of one specific player. Now, the good news is that I feel like I could not only double, but quadruple or 5 or 6x my money. So I'll show you who that is, plus my strategy going forward and some of the sales I've made this week. Let's go. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. Ain't that the truth, Warren B? And we are seeing a lot of people that are skinny dipping right now with this quarantine and they've lost jobs, and it's sad, but we also see a lot of people that should have been saving a lot more or investing a lot more ahead of time. I just wanted to start with this quote because it's a reminder to all of us that we cannot over leverage ourselves. If sports cards are something that is stretching us to the point where we can't be paying our bills or we have to be sacrificing other necessities, then we got to stop. So let's start first with the couple purchases I've made on eBay since the last time we've spoken. And there's a couple, in fact, no, there's a lot of random purchases. And that's because right now I'm just experimenting. I'm doing different things. Couple things though, hockey, I've been going into hockey a bit. I've been looking into certain players that are young, that are up and coming. And because I'm seeing a lot of low prices on hockey because there's so much attention in football and basketball and baseball, I've been looking at a couple hockey players I like. Also lots, I've been getting lots, like a lot, like there's 6 of these cards. So I got 6 of these cards, and this is my biggest purchase. And I really love these cards because they're Rob Gronkowski PSA 10 rookie cards. And they're just one of the most beautiful cards I've seen. Just with the chrome border, the chrome back, you have Rob Gronkowski's outfit, which completely matches the look of the card with the blue, the chrome, the Heisman position. So I paid about $600 or no, $500 for all 6 of these. And I just feel like that's a good purchase. You know, after taxes and fees, it was about $500. But Rob Gronkowski is one of those guys that he's a future Hall of Famer, but I just believe he has potential to be huge. Like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has potential just to have an empire in movies and in entertainment. This one's a bit different. This is a Space Jam Michael Jordan little promo card. So the card's right there, and it comes in this cute little setup. And look, obviously that's in horrible shape, but it's really about this card. I only spent about $7 or $8 on it, but I saw that this promo card was quite rare, so I pulled the trigger there. And of course, Jordan's getting big now because he has the documentary coming out, but also Space Jam's coming out next year. So there's room for more attention around Space Jam. This was a random purchase. Let's see here, 10 home improvement cards. I don't know why this thing can't even keep showing you on this. But if you don't remember Home Improvement, this was one of my favorite shows of the 90s. It was a great show with Tim Allen, and the idea of getting cards, there we go, I should have just clicked on it. The idea of getting cards of this show was so interesting because while there's a good chance it'll never be worth anything, it was more like, for 25 bucks, if these are worth something one day, it would be worth a lot. Or, you know what I mean? Like for 10 cards, all they'd have to be worth is $5 a piece for me to double my money. So that was more just like a, hey, random, if you're my age and you're getting back in, maybe home improvement cards would be novelty enough for someone to pay $10 a piece for. Even at $5 a piece, I double my money. Yao Ming, this was an interesting one. These are his rookie cards from China. And even though it was a high print run, look how young Yao Ming is in this picture. And I think this is when he was 16 or 18 or something like that. But they're in Chinese. If you could read the back, it's in Chinese. And they were only $10. So it's very cheap. But I feel like Yao Ming could be huge in the next 5 or 10 years because he is the face of Chinese basketball. And basketball in China has exploded. So again, $10, throw it in the corner, throw it in the closet, and I'll be glad I bought it in 10 years. Or it's one of those things where I forget I have it all together and maybe it's worth nothing, but okay, $10, not a big deal. Same thing with these David Robinson rookie cards. It says $100, which sounds like a lot. but actually offered 60. It was accepted at 60. So you see up here, $60. 27 David Robinson rookie cards, and the print run was insanely high on this year. But at the same time, David Robinson is one of the best players ever. In fact, if I go here, I'll show you Reggie Miller in a second, actually. But if I go to David Robinson, number 12 on this list of Bleacher Report's best players ever in the NBA. And to get 27 of David Robinson's rookie cards for $60, to me, again, I could hold this for the next 10 years. Plus, there's sentimental value because I like looking at David Robinson because he was one of those players I liked and admired as a kid. That was the Admiral right there. So if you don't know who David Robinson is, you're probably young, but he's someone to check out just for learning who's really impacted the game over the last 20, 30 years. A couple others, let's see here. The David Robinsons, Simpsons, I bought a couple other shows. Simpsons is more popular than like Jordan. I mean, the Simpsons brand has been around since Michael Jordan's been around, but you don't even have to be a sports fan to like the Simpsons. And this is a somewhat rare card. There's only 330 printed, but it's from 2018, so it's not old. It's quite new, but only 332 printed, and it was in great shape. And I feel like it's, again, one of those purchases for $7, it could be worth $250 one day. And maybe it's not worth anything, but at the same time, I love The Simpsons. So if I love it and I could look at it and be happy looking at it as a piece of artwork or a piece of a collectible, I'm good spending the money there. What do we got here? What's on this page? Reggie. So you want to know the player that I bought more rookie cards of? 37 or 38 total. It is this dude right here. Now, I don't like the fact that I bought this BCCG and that it's a 9. I'd rather have just gotten another raw one or a PSA 9. But I have two PSA 9s and they've gone up to $160 in their last auctions. I got them for $55 and $60. So I'm looking to flip those soon. But I believe he could be the sleeper. And I mentioned that in the last episode because, check this out. Reggie Miller, top number 43 of the best basketball players ever, according to Bleacher Report. This rookie card that you're looking at right here, this is the same set, the same year as the Scottie Pippen rookie cards that have gone from $15 up to like $120. But if I go from eBay over to COMC, I'll show you the cards I've gotten now. So yeah, there's another Simpsons right there. More Simpsons cards, more random small stuff. I don't have time to show you everything, but I will show you my Reggies because I stocked up on them. Yeah, wow, I've bought a lot. I have over 600 cards now, which is crazy, but where's my Reggies? Where's my Reggies? So many. And I ended up buying them all at the same time. There we go. So here's some of them. But look, $5.50. The same card, rookie card for Scottie Pippen is $100 now. It's insane. In fact, if I go to this, let me see if this will work. Let's see, Scottie Pippen, highest percentage off. Let's do highest SRP. Scottie Pippen. Look at that. All right, come on. No one should be paying $1,700 for that. Let's see if there's a raw one. Jordan from $100 raw. So that means Pippen rookie card has got to be up here. Let me take this grading off. Scottie Pippen, look at this. 4 from $100. I paid $13 not too long ago. And now $100 to $150. So that tells me that if I am paying for a rookie card of Reggie Miller $5, this should definitely be higher. So since I bought these, the price has already doubled, tripled from $5.50. The lowest price here is $18.25. But here's the biggest thing. And thanks for watching so long because here's the biggest thing. Reggie Miller has not been featured yet. Scottie Pippen, there's already hype around Scottie Pippen. He is Jordan's companion. There's going to be a lot of attention around Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. We know that. But Reggie Miller is the player that hit the game-winning three-pointer in Game 4 of the semifinals before the finals. His time is yet to come, and I feel like there are so many people getting back into basketball, getting into investing, they don't even realize that Reggie Miller has a big part of the 97-98 basketball series. So it might not be until episode 6 or 7 that they mention Reggie Miller and the Pacers name. And that is when I expect these prices to go from $18.25 to a bottom of $30, $35, $40, maybe $50. But I stocked up because I'm trying to look 3 steps ahead. Now, I could also be completely wrong. I could be way off and they gloss over the semifinals of the NBA finals of the NBA season with the Bulls. But since they went to 7 games, the Pacers pushed them to 7 games, I really believe there'll be a whole episode dedicated to Reggie Miller and the Pacers. So that's why I stocked up. And at $5 to $10 a piece, what I paid, I expect it to go up to at least 30, 40, hopefully more, but we'll see. So I got a lot of those. Pippen cards, a lot of things low end. I mean, I did not go high end on a lot. There are a few cards that I did. Random Scottie Pippen cards that I just liked. I thought that was a really cool card. It has that chrome finish to it. Not the best shape, but $1.37 is what I paid. I have mine listed at $6.75 and $3.60 to $10 is the range. So we'll see. Right now, it's a matter of, it's 2 days before, right now I'm recording this on Friday. The documentary is going to air and we got to see what happens. This was another awesome purchase. Michael Jordan Fleer from the early, I think from 80, was it 88, 89? Let me close this. 88, 89 Fleer. I got it for $17 and then now they're being sold for $55 to $100. Will it go up? Will it go down? Who knows? But to me, I wish I stocked up on that. I really wish I got more of them because I have 1, 2, 3 of them here. And I wish I had more. Another Rob Gronkowski rookie, got a couple of those. I really spent a lot. I went all in for the documentary and hopefully they'll pay off. This was a cool little card here. I love that Jordan dunking pose. It's so iconic. And from $5, I bought it for $9 to $27 is the price. Will it actually sell for my $23? Maybe, maybe not, probably not, but still. John Stockton was the other guy from that year that this is pretty much his rookie card. And I bought several of these because John Stockton, look at this. John Stockton, best players of all time. Let's see, number 29. Scottie Pippen, number 25. So that tells me John Stockton is just as good, if not almost as good as a Scottie Pippen, but all the hype is around Scottie Pippen because he's with the Bulls. When it transitions to, all right, Scottie Pippen's too expensive, who else? The obvious answers for me are Karl Malone, John Stockton, and Reggie Miller. And again, look at these prices. I got this for $6. These are still dirt cheap, $6.40 to $17 for a John Stockton card. And this is pretty much his rookie card. He doesn't really have a rookie card. So if you look up his rookie card, you don't see anything on COMC. That would be the equivalent. Besides that, I'll show you a few more. I don't want this video to be too long. I did get a couple Steve Kerr rookie cards because Steve Kerr, obviously the coach of the Golden State Warriors, has won a couple championships there, but he was a pivotal piece of the Chicago Bulls that year as well. So it's kind of strange to see one at $2 right now. I don't know why. I might actually go and swoop that up. Let me see why that's so cheap. Okay. I don't know why it said $2 because right here, I'm the lowest seller as of now of Steve Kerr, $14, which is kind of crazy. But either way, it said $2 of Steve Kerr right there. See, 9 from $2. So definitely an error. Mine should sell next. Lots of Jordan cards. Don't want to bore you with that. And then I also got a couple of Karl Malone because I couldn't find any of his rookie cards. But this is a refractor. And even though the centering is atrocious, I got it for $8. There are 4 for sale, $12 to $20. And I'm cool with that. If it doesn't sell now, it'll sell in the future. Same with this refractor here. I thought that was well centered. This one's really cool. And I got it for $3.40, and they're 4 for sale up to $9. So I'm not gonna take any more of this time, but I will just show you some interesting cards I got, some different ones. This is a Tom Brady. I love it because of the orange, and because he's now a Buccaneer, I thought to have this Tom Brady card in the Patriots jersey, but with the Buccaneer creamsicle orange and even the red in the background, that was almost like foreshadowing. It's almost like, hey, we know it's coming. Plus, it's out of 49. So I paid $12 for it, but I'm happy to hold on to that one. This one is Tom Brady card because I like Tom Brady. He's a Buccaneer. I'm a Buccaneer huge fan. This one was cool because, yeah, it's serial numbered, but he just looks like a fucking beast. He looks like a stud right there. So sorry for cussing, but he just looks like a freaking stud, and you don't usually see him with his helmet off, long hair, stuff like that. So a bit more random cards. Let's see here. I went back into Shaq. I thought there were some cool Shaq cards from the early 90s that I would buy. A lot of experimenting there. I'll show you what I've sold so far. It's not that much, but a couple of cool ones. And yeah, Shaq has some great cards from back in the day. It's Topps Chrome and Fuego. To me, all of this is nostalgic, because I'm a 90s kid. And then when I look at the style, I look at all this 90s trying to be cool, trying to have a cool design, but technology hasn't gone that far. And I like it. Personally, I'm like, wow, that's really neat. This Karl Malone card, I'm the cheapest price right here. I might want to raise the price because that could go up a lot more, but I'm happy I bought it now that I'm the lowest price, and I paid $4.75 for it. I have it listed at $8.75. So maybe in fact, maybe I'll just bring this up to $11. I don't want it to sell too soon. All right, that is it. I have way too many I can show you. I did buy one expensive card. I will show you this Michael Jordan here, because this Rare Air I thought was the coolest set of Jordan cards because it almost looks like a documentary. If you search Rare Air Jordan, you'll see all these cards that are different than what you would normally find. And it's more of this, look, it has quotes on the back. It's more of a documentary in terms of a sports card. And I thought that's just cool to have, but perhaps it's something that I can hold on to for a while. Other cards I got, random Kobe Bryant's, random other hockey cards, guys that I like. More Jordans. I like Jordan from the Olympics personally, because even if you're not a fan of the Chicago Bulls, you could be a fan of Jordan when he played for America, if obviously you're American and that's your country. And then these ones, all right, this will be the last one I show you because I don't want this video to be any longer. Magic Johnson, I bought a few Magics because I think he's highly underrated. If you look here, Magic Johnson, he retired early, obviously because of AIDS, health issues, I should say. Let me see here, Magic Johnson. Where are you, Magic? Number 4 of all time, Magic Johnson, and his cards are dirt cheap. Let me go back. His cards are dirt cheap, but this was an interesting series because it's the Spanish series, and my Jordan PSA had sold already of this. So I don't know if it's gonna catch on with the others, but I like that simplicity, and I like how dated it is and how the font is just so basic, and the back is just the logo. I like that. To me, it's kind of hipster cool. So I got a lot of those, more hockey cards. Again, I'm over 600 now. I got a couple Ken Griffey cards because even though I didn't like baseball, I'm not a baseball fan at all. You know what I do love? Playing Ken Griffey baseball on Nintendo 64. So I could always appreciate Ken Griffey Jr. in a Seattle Mariners jersey. Doesn't matter about watching baseball or watching him play or anything like that. Random stuff, again, more nostalgic. Look at this, Kazam card of Shaq. That's pretty cool. Will it go up in value? Who the hell knows? But to me, that is my childhood right there. Without further ado, I'll show you a couple of the sales I have made, and then we'll end it because I don't want this to go on any longer for you guys. I have not made many sales this week. I have priced myself extremely high. But here is one of the John Stockton cards, Gem Mint 10. This is also deemed his rookie card or one of his rookie cards. I got it for 72, bought it for 72, sold for 94. So $89, 16, 17 bucks is the profit margin. 875 I purchased this OJ Howard rookie ticket for. OJ Howard is the tight end of the Bucks, and now he has Tom Brady throwing to him. 1440. So hey, not bad. 875 to 1444. That's a good profit margin there. 3 to 570 on this Jordan card. Very small things. This was actually a bit disappointing of a week in terms of sales, but I did make some sales, $26 up to 49 of the Michael Jordan PSA 10 in the Olympic uniform. I'm happy about that. I'm just really waiting. Here, I mentioned this last time, but if you didn't see my video last time, the Scottie Pippen rookie card, $13.75 up to 60, and now they're selling for way more. And this one's not in very good shape, not centered well. The top and bottom's way off. But again, I got 60 for it. Someone's trying to get 100 for it. We'll see if that continues with Reggie Miller. Not a lot of sales, but that is what I got for you. All right, good luck. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the station. I want to end on a little Jordan music right here to lead you out. And happy bidding. I hope you enjoy your weekend. You watch the documentary, you get to invest, and let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if this was helpful, and I'll see you next week.